Hello everyone, my name is Paula and today we will be starting on the Royal Conservatory of Music exam material for level Prep A, Preparatory A. I will be using the books that they supply. So this is an older edition of the book, but it's the technical requirements for piano and it's for Prep A and B, but we'll just be doing A today only. There are no etudes for Prep. Prep A and Prep B do not have etudes, but we do have a piano repertoire. So we have the new 6th edition. And if you're not taking the exam, you don't have to have the 6th edition. You can use any edition actually. But yes, so we'll do the technical today only, and then later on in another video we'll start on the piano repertoire. But it's, as I said before in another video, it's not difficult to teach yourself classical piano. It's just that if you want to go on and be serious about it, it is better to start with a live teacher because you might pick up bad habits otherwise. If you're just playing for fun and you have a few bad habits, nobody's going to complain about that. So, yeah, so, but of course, if you want to go into it seriously, become a music teacher or a performer in classical, then you really should have a teacher. Okay, so let's begin. We will put this book away. And in the front of the book, they give you some notes, which are very helpful stuff. I think I've gone over these things in some of my videos already, so I won't go over that right now. But right here is where I want to start. So this is the list of requirements, and it says you need to play legato pentascales. You should know that by now. If you don't know what a pentascale is, maybe you can look it up on the internet. There's lots of information. And the keys that you need to play them in are C, G, and D major and A minor. So you need to play those in legato and staccato. Hands separately. And then the speed is a quarter note per, or 1 note per 100 beats per minute. Okay, and then there are the chords. There's a broken chord and the solid chord. So don't worry about what those mean. I'll be going over all that in a minute. So there's only one key, C major. So it's a triad sequence. It's not just the C major chord. It's the triad sequence from the C major scale. And I think I went over that in another video, but I will go over it again here. So that's hands separately as well, and then it's 1 octave ascending only. You only go up, you don't have to come back down. The speed is 60 beats per minute for the broken and 72 for the solid blocked. And then the broken will be in triplets, and the solids will be 1 beat, 1 rest, 1 beat, 1 rest, etc. But I will be going over all that, so don't worry about it. Okay, let's start. The first thing we need to know is C major pentascale. We will be doing it legato, and legato just means smoothly, so we're not going to do it in a jerky way. And the speed, I'll do it at the correct speed. You don't have to practice it at the correct speed. Don't practice it at the correct speed if you're just starting out. Okay, this is the correct speed for the exam. I think I'll turn up my volume a little bit on that. Okay, let's try that again. And when you play the pentascale, you need to play the chord after it, okay? So exactly how I play it is how they require it for the exam. Okay, left hand. Okay, so that's the legato. Now staccato is when you go like this, tick, 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 tick. So notice we don't come at our staccato from above. Our fingers are touching the note when we play staccato, and we just release it quickly. That should be right together. Sorry, I made a mistake. Okay, left hand. I think my keyboard is reacting. I keep plants in this room, so the moisture, I think, has gotten to my keyboard a little bit. Okay, let's see what else we have. The G major starts on G, of course. Now the key signature for G is just one sharp, and of course you know when we start with the sharps we start with the F. So G major has one sharp, and that's F sharp. But when we play the pentascale, we're not playing the F, so we don't need it anyway. So let's play G major pentascale. Legato. Staccato. Okay, now we go to D major, which has two sharps. So the two, remember how we start with the three, you can put your hand actually on there, 3 and 2. Start with this, F sharp, C sharp, and stop because we only have 2. If you wanted to go on to 3, you could go da, dum, da, 3, or 4 and 5. That's how you get the order of the sharps, okay? But today we're only using 2, so let's not worry about 5 sharps. We're going to just use 2, which is the F sharp and the C sharp. Okay, so now we put our hands on D position, but we have to move this to F sharp, so you can move your, instead of playing right at the not the end, not the edge, but you know, you're usually in the middle of the note. Just go up a little bit so that you can get a better placement on the F sharp. So let's play D major. That's the legato. Now the staccato. And then we have a minor scale. So the minor is just like the major, except the third note is flattened. So let's try A major. A major would have 3 sharps, which would be F, C, and G. Now we're not going to be playing the F and the G, so we won't worry about those right now. So this is A major. This would be A major pentascale, but since they want the minor, we have to take this note and bring it to the left 1 semitone. So that's a flattened note. So if you have a sharp and you flatten it, it becomes the natural, okay? So it's just the natural note. So let's play A minor now, and you'll hear the difference right away that makes. Left hand is further down. And then you can hear the difference. It sounds a lot sadder, a little bit melancholy, right? Not as bright as the major. So let's do it with staccato. And those are the scales. So now let's go on to the chords. And remember, we're not going to be doing a C major broken chord. We're doing a C major triad sequence, which means we're going to be playing each triad it's like a scale. We're playing the triad, only it's a scale. And then they want it in the broken, and they want 3 notes per second. Tick, tick, tick. Okay. So that's triplets. When we have 3 notes per beat, that's called a triplet. Da, da, da. And the left hand starts way down at C2. Don't forget, you should know your notes by name and number now. You know, you're getting on up there. You should know the notes, notes of the name of the note and the number of the note. So this one is C2. And then when we play it blocked, they want it a little bit more than 1 beat per second, so a little bit faster. It will be 72 beats per minute, not 60 beats per minute. It's 72 beats per minute. So that's a little bit faster than 1 second for each. And then we have a chord, rest, chord, rest, chord, rest, chord, rest, chord. So that's a little bit slow. So it should be okay. Oh my, I'm playing that staccato. I'm sorry. That is not supposed to be staccato. I thought it was. Sorry. It's supposed to be legato. So don't shorten them too much. Okay. And then this one starts at C3 on the left. Okay. And that is it for the technical side of Prep A, Preparatory A. Yes, it goes on to Preparatory B after that. So that is it. It's not that much. Some people actually skip this exam when they're taking exams. A lot of people just start at level 1 and they will work on the preparatory stuff, but they don't actually take the exam. But it is good practice to take the exam because you get used to taking exams. And it's good to get to meet examiners. They're really professional, and they sometimes give you tips on, tell you what's wrong. And you do get a report as well. So you get to know what it is why you didn't get the mark you were hoping for, or why you did get the mark you were hoping for. So Yeah. All right then. As always, happy practicing, and I will see you next time. Bye.